Oh yeah, welcome back to some more Minecraft madness. That's a pretty exciting intro, I hope. So, what are we gonna do today? You might notice I have a bunch of junk in my inventory, and that's because this is pre-moving day. So, yay, I did some mining off camera. Just a little bit. I got some coal, and of course, I'm ready to get settled in. Now, what's all that in the distance, you might be wondering? Ooh, it's a little tiny box. Did Seth make a structure? Well, kinda. Now, what is it gonna be over there, you might ask? Well, I'm not gonna look at it, but yeah, shit, you can see it now. Alright, so I made an enchanting table by expanding the animal breeding pit and just killing cows and getting a tiny bit of cobblestone and coal until I got the enchanting table ready. And this is it. So, oh boy, here we go. So what am I planning to do here? I would like to get our tools. That's the first thing we need to do. We need to get some enchanted damn tools. I don't know how many videos this is, like what, 4 or 5, and now we're finally making some enchanted tools. I'm sure somebody's probably like, ah, dude, took me like weeks to get it. I'm like, it took me a few hours, so this is why it's nice to have people like me on a server, yeah. So first things first, we want to get a pick. That's our big one. What are we going to get? Unbreaking 3. Okay, what's our book? Piercing. That's dog shit. Okay, let's just do that. Efficiency and that's not terrible, but that's not bad. We have 46 levels to start with, so we have plenty of levels to go around here. So I'm gonna try and get Silk Touch and Fortune now. Power 3, not really worth it. Oh, God. We're not gonna get it, are we? We're gonna go through all these levels and we're not gonna get it, are we? We're gonna go through all the levels and all the diamonds we have. Efficiency 4. Okay. Knockback, alright. Wonderful. God, efficiency 4. Nothing yet. We're almost out of things. This is horrible. I mean, it's good to have the extra picks, but this is not a fun feeling. Let this just be 1. I don't care what. Fire protection. Oh my god, another efficiency pick. I'll keep doing it. I have like 2 more I can craft. And if not, I'm gonna scream, but that's okay. Good lord. Okay, this is this is starting to really not be a fun experience to start off with. I'm not happy with this RNG. Alright, so can we please get a damn Silk Touch pick? Or I don't care what, actually I do, but I would like to get at least a Silk Touch pick. Efficiency 4, protection 3, okay. Let's... Oh my god. I have 1 more chance. Oh my god. This is ridiculous, man. I can't believe this. How many picks do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be my 6th pick in a row. Let's see. Books. Unbreaking 3. Okay. Fortune 3. I don't care. That is perfect. That's good enough. That's as good as it gets with Will Ferrell or whoever was in that movie. So we'll plop down our anvil. I did craft all this stuff, obviously. And we're going to start Fortune 3. And is this going to be cheaper? No, it's not. Yeah. And let's see if we can get an efficiency 5. That's an efficiency 4. 6. Yep. This is our first one. So let's call it Fortune 600. No. I know what we're going to call it. There we go. Sorry. There we go. We don't want to get a copyright strike, you know? Right. So we have our very first piece of enchanted gear. That is so rad. The next thing we want to see is are we going to get Silk Touch or not? That's a Fortune one, which I think also rolls your... son of a bitch. that doesn't matter. We have what we need. So, I guess we can start building in the middle of this blank, unlit area, which is a really bad idea. But that's awesome. We got our... After almost 1 million picks... Actually, let me see if this will do it too, because sometimes I think that it's different. No, it's the same. Okay, that's fine. We have an absolute garbage one. And you might be like, you really gonna make an enchanted hoe? Yes. You talk shit, but it's great when you need to use a hoe for a long time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some sticks. And we'll make some torches. And we'll get this whole big fucking party started. And, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I really need to get this place lit up really quickly, though. Because I don't have a lot of time to work with here, so let's start getting it placed down. So what do I want to do? Like I said, I want to keep it traditional, but I also want to make the farm areas accessible as well, because if we don't, well, then we become a kind of a problem later on. Oh my god, why don't we have a golden apple? If we had a golden apple, we can make our own villager right now. That is unfortunate. But oh well. I'll use this hatchet just to get rid of him. I don't mind. But yeah, this is so cool. We already have our enchanting table. We've already got our, you know, first of many, many enchanted items. I'm dead serious. I refuse to progress the game further until I have enchanted gear. Call me that guy, but it's just the way I play the game. But yeah, I haven't scouted too much out. Oh shit, that's fine. I'll fix that later. I'll probably never get around to fixing that, but it's okay. So now that we've got the area established, I've finally looked around a tiny bit. There's a few areas of interest I've noted. So I did go up on the top of there, right in front of us we can see. I went and got some cobblestone, and I went and got some coal, because we need it for building, and this is really dangerous. I don't want these creepers near this. This is really not the greatest of things to have right next to the very, very expensive library I just built. So let's pretend those aren't there. But this is gonna be the episode where we build all the things and we start to get our home put together. So I've already kind of decided, like I said in the past couple of videos, we're going to go with a more traditional looking home. I'm going to use some... Oh, this is such a nasty spot. I'm going to use wood, cobblestone, and... Oh, come on, man. And, probably... maybe some stone bricks. We'll see how it goes. I was hoping to get a silk touch, because if I got a silk touch, I wouldn't have to do any stone bricks. I could just easily put them in the stone cutter, and they'd do that for me. But that's okay. I'll work with what I get, and we'll do it all when we get there, right? All that matters is we have an efficiency thing, so that really makes life a lot easier. Once you get an efficiency tool, the game gets a lot faster, and I always say this is where Minecraft really starts. Because once you get that, you're pretty much golden, right? I do not use axes, by the way, for the record. I've just never been a fan of using them. Double kill! But, yeah, hopefully we can get our, like, area lit up here. I usually like doing this at night because it's a lot easier to obviously tell where your dark patches are at. And obviously I can see what the spawn radiuses are around the house. So I can get at least a good idea. So, this is going to be a pretty big one. I'm hoping to make this both aesthetically pleasing and functional. I want to get our farms located somewhere on the riverbed, because this is going to sound so boring, but it's so true. I tend to generally... That was a very derpy spider fight. I tend to put my farms around fishing spots so I can get fishing stuff at the same time. And it lets you generate, like, you know, your crops' growth cycles. It lets you do everything, right? I like to do that a little early because, like I said, getting mending early is really good. It's not necessary. You don't need mending gear to beat the game. But I'd like to get it as fast as I can. This is so shit. Oh god. I almost thought he was going to blow up and at least take out one of those little stacks. Because I have a lot of books, so I can still make more bookshelves, but I really don't want to. I don't have any arrows yet, so I have to kind of do a little bit of improvising here to get this party on the road. So, I like how now they drop sticks. I don't remember if that was a thing last time I played, but I kind of enjoy it. I know there's a couple of mods that did that, but like, it's new to me, okay? So, there's all that matters. The one thing we need right now, though, is a home. We are just living on the land. We have this bookshelf structure, and that's the only thing I built the entire game. Everything has just been laying out naked on the ground. I don't want to fight that Enderman at all, please. Just go away. So, we need a damn place to live. That's the main thing right now. Good lord. I don't want to aggro that Enderman, because he might be able to kill me. And I don't want that to happen. I still haven't died yet, and I want to keep it that way for a long-ass time, if possible, not at all. So this is what I was talking about. I can see all the dark spots. I don't want to get creeped up on. I hate that tree. It's really ugly. And a little bit of a cave down there, but it could be worse. I think that's... I might be overkilling the lighting, but we'll take care of the lighting like later. I have an idea for what I want to do this time. I want to make a day-night sensor, like forest. Like, I never have done that in a long time. That whole sentence. I haven't done that in a long time, so I'm kind of excited to try it. It's not hard to make. Look, I'm not like perfect at redstone, but I do know the basics of it to like at least make some half decent like starting things look okay. Oh man, I'm just covered in shit. Wow. My helm is about ready to explode off of my head, so that's a problem. I think we should be okay if I just light this little tiny bit up. I'd rather do it, like I said, at night, while I actually can see what the radiuses are. So, the earlier I get this done, the easier and safer I feel. This is also why I'm like, no, I needed to find coal so I could do this. So, I think we've pretty much got the whole thing taken care of, and the night's almost over, so that's pretty good. I don't see any more shit up here, so that makes me pretty happy. There is that Enderman, but... what is he gonna do? He's gonna sit there and tell me all about his little problems like, oh, I can't get home, I live in the end, and there's a dragon, and it sucks, and you know what I had to say to that? That's your fucking problem, man. Not mine. Okay, I think I got... I know it's not like the old Minecraft lighting that I'm worried about, but gotta remember, man, I've been playing this game for fucking ever. It's in my guts that it has to be lit up perfectly everywhere. Alright, so now we can start building our foundation and getting some logs. And then we'll do the mining off camera. So this is just going to be a pretty chill episode. I'm probably not going to do it very long either. It is like almost 9 o'clock. I wanted to get this stuff done, and then I know where to get some more glass, by the way. There is a beach pretty close. So let's... I usually like to make the library a little bit more of a separate style of room, you know what I mean? Like, I like to put enchanted stuff in there, as well as, like, enchanted loot, so we'll do that. This is going to be a big-ass house. We're going to use cobblestone as our base, because I generally like to go with cobblestone base just for the outside layer. Then the inside will be wood or... oh, for fuck's sake. It'll be something. I don't know what yet. But hey, we got a fortune pick, and that's all I could ever ask for. I might put a window right there. Like I said, I don't really go in with a huge idea in mind about what I'm going to build. Like, I just usually just chuck down a bunch of crap and then just say, yep, that's the house. It's the way it shapes. And, you know, I don't mean to humble brag here, but pretty much all the servers I've ever played on with my friends and my own, like, stuff, this is kind of how it works, you know? The nicest stuff is the things I don't have to plan on building. They just end up looking nice because I just took the weird meticulous amount of detail to make it look nice. But I think we're gonna go with a more traditional style this this season. So this is fine. It's not too straight, not too curvy, not too square. All right, so we'll make I guess we'll start the storage room base. So storage rooms, I usually like to go with a hall setting, and then I have like the item frames tell me what's what. So this is a room I'm okay with having be a long hall style thing. So let's see if there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think I'll go 2 more and then just sort of make that. We can always expand this and add different layers to it. So this will be the area where we store all of our crap, and I'll have item frames or something on there to make it look nice, you know what I mean? Because this is a huge problem every single, like, house I ever make. I never make a big enough storage unit. So, and this is going to be all the flooring that we have right here, so we'll see what that's all about when we get there. So, so this is the library. I don't want to have that be too inconvenient to get into, because I do a lot of enchanting. It's definitely one of my favorite things I like to do. So, and then we'll go with a little bit of a weird shape here. I'm not sure what this will be yet. This might just be a decor thing. Nice zigzaggy zig 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 zag zig zig. And we can always do these as different room types as well. So I think this could probably be a forge room, a Geordie LaForge. I think that would be pretty cool. We can get a nice view of the mountain over there. I don't know what we'll call that. We'll name it something. Geordie LaForge Mountain. That sounds about right. I'll terraform that up later. I'm not really too worried about it. So I never have enough room for a fucking storage thing like this. There's always more shit that I can use. So I guess I'll make this a forge room. And then we'll put a... what's it called in here? This is fine being like a square room in my mind, because this is just going to be a like room full of just halls of forges, so it's not a big deal. And then we can do... let's make a little snaky snake pattern. See, this is the thing that makes good design, is you don't really have a crazy... it's gonna be this thing in mind. It's just build whatever comes to mind. I think that's what makes really fun buildings after a while. Don't go in with a specific goal, just I want to build a place, and then you just go from there, because that's how you make the most memorable stuff. You don't even have a building plan. It just sort of comes together as you look at it and say, yep, that'll do it, and that's how I usually do it. So I can see this being like a little hallway and a cozy thing, so I'll just keep that open for now that we have that. This, I guess, can open up into the storage room, can open up into there, and then I can put the enchanting room there, and then the... I guess this can be a nice bedroom design here. I wish they added more beds. If there's one thing I wish they would do in Minecraft, it's add more beds. Or at least furniture, you know what I mean? Like, craftable furniture would be really cool. This would be a one single bed. We all do it. We only use double beds, so... well, I like the bed to face the forest, because that's my hippie Oregonian inside of me that's saying, do that. Actually, we could put the bed here, then have a window out there. See, like I said, the best designs coming just from the imagination. And the fact that I can't be asked. So, we could put that here. We could enter from there. Have a little dining hall, and I don't know, or we could do... yeah, we'll see. I like the idea there. I'll just kind of wing it. And let's see. The next thing we want... we can enter from here. No, I think here should be the entrance. So right here will be our entrance room. And then over here, I think will be our portal chamber. So we can do... I'll just pretend this is the floor. So this can be our portal, pretend portal, I should say. Dicks. Well, you know what I mean. This is exactly why I don't like to build the things first. It's much easier just to have a template so you can get the idea of where you're going to put your things and things like that. So we can do a quarantine-y style thing in this room, I guess. Like, this is your nether preparation room. Oh, it's uneven. Oh, shit. That's fine. So I could put that there. The portal can go right across to here. You know, I like the idea that it's just a hall connecting into it. Like, that'd be really cool. See, like I said, this is just me winging it. I'm not trying to make anything in particular yet. So I guess we'll make that 2 layers thick, because that's going to be where the house overlaps it there. That might do the trick. Yeah, and that'll look natural when this is all covered up, obviously. And don't be like, oh, it looks so ugly. It's like, it's not even close to done yet. So this is the main important thing. We have our entrance right here. Now, I like to have a little bit of a room that you enter from, because I don't want mobs to get in the house immediately. So we'll do this. We'll put a little thing here. We can put chests on the side. You know, take your clothes off, take your shoes off, and then you can just pop on in here. Like, that'll work. Now, I'm a really lazy person if you haven't watched my Diablo 2 playthroughs. What I really need, like at all times, is something to put shit into when I walk into the house. So that's probably going to be designated to right here. Like, this is going to be a line of shit that just the unstored shit. Now, we're almost to the point where I think we're nearly there. I wish I had more cobblestone. I do, I just don't want to go back and get it. I could put the alchemy stuff in here, and then like a... Well, I don't want to do just that. So this is our forge. This is the forge idea. Our Geordie LaForge. So I'm going to make this into a brewing room, I guess. We'll do that. So brewing rooms are one of my favorite things to make, because I love, like, brewing in this game. It's one of my favorite things. And you always need to have a lot of storage space for potions. You need a lot of storage space for, like, reagents. You need a storage space for all your fucking bits and bobs you're gonna use. So, like, your nether wart, and then your, you know, everything else. So I think it's important to have a nice, organized, large room for all your storage. So this will be at least the base skeleton model for the house. It's gonna be pretty big, so it's going to require a lot of resources. So I think that's a pretty good starting point. And like I said, this is all just a skeleton. This could be anything in the next couple episodes. But I think that should probably do it for that. So let's take the... I could... Nah, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and start whacking down some of this forest. I think that's probably the more prudent idea. So we need wood. We're going to need a lot of storage chests as well. I want to use wood floor and stone and glass. So we're going to need a lot of those materials. I don't have much food with me, so I might as well actually be smart and start getting some, like, furnaces going. I actually did bring a smoker with me for this exact reason. So I'll start a smoker up for this, and we'll make a kitchen and everything as we get going, because you know me, I'm not going to just not do that. So this is a great... Oh, we even got a nice fishing spot here if I want to use it. I'm going to light up a path. If I find sheep, I'll just kill them and make a bed. I'm not going to steal one from the villagers. I'm too lazy for that. Now, well, looks like we got a cow. I'd like to see what kind of mobs we have in this forest, because I haven't explored any of this stuff yet. I've just glanced around at what we've got going on. Okay, this is pretty basic. We got some clay. That's pretty cool. I know there's a beach over around that area as well, so I do have a nice supply of sand I can always use, which I might just, you know, I'll take it. I don't see why not. Now, one thing I like to do in Minecraft over a long period of time is I like to make a arboretum or something so I can have, like, trees regrowing at all times, because, you know, it's not like... I don't want to just make, like, a very sterile-looking tree farm, you know what I mean? Where it's just, like, a square with, like, a bunch of, like, trees growing in it. I don't want to do that. I want to make something that looks really, really pretty. Let's put these on my right-click. The problem is I'm going to end up shaving the bark off, and I never mean to do that, I swear. So, this is going to probably be my arboretum over time. I'll make, like, a glass... arboretum over all this, and maybe a pond or something, and you know what I mean. I like making stuff look pretty. I don't want it to be like just clinical and depressing. Like I said, I don't really like to make just redstone abominations. I like to make all my, you know, farms and stuff to look very presentable. And the next tool I'm probably going to want to get is going to be a shovel. I would prefer to have a shovel. I think it'll be a Fortune 3 because if I remember correctly, the next enchant roll for a tool is going to be Fortune 3. So that's actually really good because I want that. Now you're probably wondering, okay, now does Seth build with like logs? No. I'm not one of those people. I think logs look very ugly in this game and they don't blend in with a lot of stuff very well. I've never been a fan of that. I do like the outposts have those little tiny like log piles. That is really cute. But other than that, no, I don't like building with logs at all. I think they look hideous. We'll definitely take as many of these saplings in as I can. Because like I said, I want to at least build an arboretum or something. Probably oak trees, and then like on one side, then birch on another, then maybe some acacia. We'll see. Maybe I'll build the exotic trees underground, but... we'll see how it goes. I don't know how long this series is going to last, personally. Like I said, this is mainly to help me get my crunches done. Crunching, I should say, not crunches. But there's definitely... oh, there's some bees over there. I don't really care about bees, if you're curious. I don't really, like, have an interest in them. I don't really even know what they technically do. I think they just create more flowers, and... I've never been a fan of dyeing stuff in this game. I don't like the concrete. I don't like the terracotta. I don't like any of that shit. I think it looks really gaudy, and it just doesn't look very good after a while. I like the more natural, like, grays and browns. I like earth tones a lot in this game. If I had my choice, I would go with a nice linoleum and stuff, but there's never been a really good, like, modern aesthetic in Minecraft, and I don't really think it needs it. That's kind of why I think it's so charming, is it has such timeless graphics. It just looks like natural earth tones. I like it a lot. So, we'll just probably keep it with that. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Zombie. I don't need your bullshit right now. But yeah, we're gonna probably turn this area... I don't know how big any of this, like, biome is. I haven't even, like I said, looked around yet. You know what, actually, I wish they'd add a tree type to the game would be willow. That'd be really fucking cool. I mean, you could just say, oh, what about, what's it called? Yeah, Seth, what's it called? Jungle logs, because they have vines. Yeah, but they're not willow. So, I mean, yeah, I could technically just create willow trees, but that's just too much work. But I think that'd be cool, and they'd have like a paler kind of off green color, like in Minecraft, or sorry, in RuneScape. That'd be pretty cool. You know, I am surprised they've never added redwoods, actually, because that is, well, I guess acacia kind of fills that role, but redwoods are... well, in real lumber, by the way, redwood is not exactly a very good timber, because redwood's very soft, and it doesn't make a very good, like, hardwood, like teak, or purple heart, or ponderosa. You're probably like, how does Seth know all these names? Well, one of them is because of RuneScape. Number two is because my grandpa on my mom's side was actually a woodsmith, and he had his own little private business. And, Yeah, I mean, I also took wood shop when I was in middle school, and my dad used to be a lumber foreman, so or a sawmill foreman, so I definitely know quite a bit about lumber, whether I wanted to or not. I I didn't get a choice. My dad was like, "God damn it, you're gonna learn your wood, or you're not a man." And that's why I'm so repressed today. Teach your kids about wood at a young age and have them get really upset, right? Don't let them play their Spyro the Dragons unless they get their fucking woods memorized. Then they can do it. And then you can go play Tiger Woods PGA European Tour 1998. Or sorry, 1994. And it was EA European, sorry, because it was before Tiger Woods branding was a thing. I should do a Let's Play of that game someday. I always thought it would be a funny joke, but I actually do kind of like golf games because I'm boring and white. So, but yeah, I don't know how big this forest is. I'm imagining it's pretty large because the latest couple of updates, they've made forest pretty big. But I do want to have a wood flooring, so I'm going to need a lot of planks. And I want to do an alternating pattern, maybe checkerboarding. I don't know. The problem is I'm kind of scared to put it in because we don't have a ceiling right now. And I've already told my wonderful story about my friend who had a wonderful run-in with lightning. So I don't really think I want to put the floor in just yet. I think that would probably be something I want to do later. But then again, I don't know the differences in biomes because I know some of them have a higher degree of perspiration now, I'm pretty sure. So like some will have more rain than others. Obviously, like jungles, I think, spawn with more rain. I think standard forests can rain a lot more, but like deserts and stuff and savannas don't get a lot of rainfall when like rainstorms spawn. I don't know. I've never really looked too hard into the Minecraft code for weather. I've never really been that interested in it. One thing I really want to do though is I want to get like every wood type. Because in my current world, I actually have cherry blossoms, but I think the wood is a little bit too gaudy, even for my liking. Like, it's really pretty looking, but it's just too pink, you know what I mean? I just don't think I like pink that much. I mean, when I was younger, I liked pink. I know that's controversial because I was a guy, but I mean, I like green, then I like pink, then I like blue, and then, well, blue's kind of stuck, even though I don't wear anything blue. But I like cyans, and I like nice magentas, and well, I like mauve. Mauve's a nice color. Or mauve. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say it. I've never really been sure on that one. But I do like blues and purples quite a bit. So like I guess for reference, the color of like the diamond gear, I like that kind of cyan color. I fucking hate seafoam green. Anything that's seafoam green is hideous. That's like the ugliest color combination on this goddamn planet. That's all there is to it. So we're not going to make a very crazy looking home. What I really need is just storage and function in some fashion, of course. But I like to make stone because stone, not only is it blast resistant because I'm waiting for the day when Jagex really, Seth? Waiting for the day that Mojang adds in like a fucking creeper boss that can just rip open walls and shit. You know, call me crazy, but I'm waiting for that to happen, and when it does, you're gonna be that guy that's got like no fucking blast resistance, and then yeah, then you're fucking dead. But it's true. And plus, I've played with a lot of shitty people on the internet, so I know better than to not blast resist my homes. I remember we did that once. We had TNT cannons. They were great. And that's one of the reasons I actually make kind of realistic reinforcements sometimes when I do multiplayer servers, because, yeah, we all have that one friend who wants to stick TNT under all your shit. And they're not doing it just for the funds. They're doing it because they're just bored and they want to fuck your day up. So, yeah, I don't want to do that. But, you know, I'm just waiting for that day that Mojang adds in a mob that can fucking explode shit. You know, I remember people going nuts. They were like, oh, I'm going to make a fucking moat when Enderman started getting announced, and they didn't really have that potential. A lot of people, like myself included, also thought, oh, though, they're going to be able to tear down your house piece by piece, so I made a fucking death moat, and I double layered all of my houses for, like, pre-update because I didn't have the snapshot in. I don't think that you could do snapshots back then. I'm not really quite sure. And I just sort of, you know, I was like, all right, let's do it. And then I just fucking went ham on it, and that it just didn't happen. And it turned out, like, you know, the only blocks Enderman could, like, move around was, like, dirt and dirt. So I'm exaggerating. I know they could pick up a lot more stuff than that, but yeah, that was kind of that didn't end up happening, and it was kind of depressing because I wasted so much time. But hey, at least my buildings were secure. You know, you got more than anyone else could say, really. But then I also remember I used to play a lot of hack/mine, and there used to be like the anaconda creeper, and it exploded like 30 times when it died. That was really fun. So I used to blast-proof my fortresses in that game. I'd like to do hack/mine, but I know it's really out of date, and it probably wasn't very good. I played it for a solid like month, and then I just sort of dipped off of it. Because I think that's the problem, is it didn't have like any end game. That's just the problem with me and a lot of stuff, really. Other things I'd like to do in this world is I'd like to do an ancient city. I haven't done ancient cities at all. Like, they're they're brand new to me, and I have not touched one at all. I've seen like 3 or 4 in my entire single player world on my other like thing, but I haven't even bothered with them because I think it was iCraft or whatever his name is. He suggested doing it with Elytra, and so I just kind of ignored him. Because, yeah, I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use, like, sneaking, and you're supposed to use, like, the sneak speed boots, or whatever they're called. You're supposed to go in there with, like, a bunch of wool, and I just can't be fucked to get wool, honestly. I never have wool, because I'm lazy. Actually, I shouldn't say I'm lazy in Minecraft. I'm just ultra efficient, because I play it like a speedrun, and I can't help it. So, and you might be like, Seth, this is enough wood. No, it is not enough wood. This is never enough wood. You never have enough wood in Minecraft. And I'm going to condense all this down into a chest. That way I don't have to worry about it. But, nah, we'll do it. But like I said, this whole area is going to be controlled. I'm going to have one side be birch, one side be acacia, one side be jungle, one side be oaks. Dark oak if I can find them. I think you can find those in, like, chests, right? Or there's... I think you can find them in chests in woodland mansions, right? And you can also find them in, oh, what's it called? Outposts, right? You can find the saplings in the loot chest there, I'm pretty sure. And, I mean, you can obviously just find them, but... I want to collect all the woods, all the things, all the tiger woods. And I don't really care about mushrooms. We'll make a separate mushroom habitat. We'll make it a big thing, and that's where you're probably like, oh, if you fucking had bees, you'd know what you're talking about. But you know what? Bees are bullshit. They both start with the same letter, and when they sting you, their ass breaks off and they die. That's my favorite James Rolfe quote. You know when bees sting you, their ass breaks off and they die. Back before the slobs ruined AVGN. I know. It was a good time. It really was. It's like when people, like, discovered Minecraft with Gadget after I'd been aware of it for years, man. I used to have, like, a friend that would get so retentive every single time we didn't pick up saplings. He'd be like, God damn it, dude, you're gonna fucking kill the environment. You need to pick up your saplings. I don't think I have enough. I have, like, a stack and a half. I don't think I'm really strapped for saps right now. But yeah, I really want to make a unique one. I'll fence it off, and I'll mob-proof it, and I'll have its own lighting system, and, you know, this is a me time. This is a me and you time, but not in a creepy way, okay? So, yeah. I do love Minecraft. It's very cathartic and relaxing. So, now you guys can probably see how I play it. I like to gather all my resources and then go crazy building shit. And you could be like, oh, if you had an efficiency axe, you could have this done way faster. It's like 2 seconds different. It's really not that big of a deal. But trust me, if you don't get wood, you're gonna absolutely hate this game after a while. I should really be doing that, by the way, with the There's a loud, shitty redneck truck. I'll burn down the monster trees because they're absolutely garbage. And I never ever like them. They look so ugly. I know what they're supposed to be. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know that they put these in the game to be like, oh look, it's like branches and shit off of a real tree, but they're just so inconvenient to take down. They don't look good. I wish they just made like little tiny tree limbs that you could have connect to the branches, and you could cut the branches off with the shears and then, or secateurs or something, and like, that'd be so cool, wouldn't it? But no, it's fine. I think it'd be a cool feature, right? Like you could get secateurs instead of like shears, and you could have like, you could chop off those and just get sticks. Yeah? That's not a dumb guy, is he? Oh, there's some sand over there too. Glorious, glorious sand. So, one of the other biomes I usually like to find as well, pretty early, is also a desert or some sort of beach. Desert, preferably, because A, you can get villages, desert, temple, you can get the pottery sherds, I'm pretty sure. You know, personally, I don't give a shit about the sniffer at all. I think it's a fucking pointless mob. It looks cool, so therefore it's good, right? No, it's a piece of shit. It sniffs out ass. That's what it is. It's an ass sniffer. I'm just gonna quote like things like James Rolfe right now. But it's true. It's garbage. I don't care. If I found one, I just kill it because it's stupid and it sucks. I've already killed like a dozen horses. How do you think I got all that leather, by the way? I killed horses by the boatload in this entire area, and I just killed cows. Ooh, I could do this and channel it into the... It already does. Okay, that's fucking so cool. I didn't even see that that did. Look at those salmon. Oh, and I can make just so much. You see, this is what Minecraft does to me. It makes me happy. It fills my little black heart with a joy that I missed having as a child. It's such a fucking cathartic experience, dude. What's this episode gonna be called? Seth cuts down trees. But it's true. I didn't want you guys to be like, wow, suddenly Seth has a lot of wood, and he hasn't got any idea what the environment looks like. So, because if I was doing this without the camera on, I'd just be doing this in dead silence with something else on in the background. I can't watch TV. Like, I don't watch TV at all, but I don't watch YouTube videos when I do this. I usually listen instead. If I was gonna watch Voyager, I'd just have Minecraft like down, and then I'd have like RuneScape open doing like agility or something. I've been doing a lot of agility lately because I'm really low on stamina pots. It's like, dude, who the fuck does anything that's not rooftop courses anymore? I mean, I'm not saying they're dead content, but standard ass agility courses are dead content. They really are. I mean, it's the problem when you have the dominant strategies. No one's going to do it unless you make them do it. And I think that was a thing probably everybody learned the hard way when leagues came out each year is... Who the hell does like the regular agility courses? Everyone's like, oh, the wilderness one. Yeah, but you only do that for a clue step. You don't do that because you want to actually get agility training. You get nothing in return except killed by people that are just dumb and waiting for someone to be dumb enough to go out there. No one PKs out there. I'm telling you this right now. I have done fucking dozens and dozens of hard clues out in the wilderness. Not once have I ever seen anybody in the fucking wilderness obstacle course. They don't go out there. They don't want any business to do with you out there. No one. It's like, what, level 53 wilderness or something? Like, no, man, that's just lame. And besides, what kind of risk is a person going to have in fucking a wilderness obstacle course? I don't even think the XP rates are that good. What the fuck is going on over there? Oh, is that a village? Oh, it is. I didn't even notice that. Oh, wow. That's actually really cool. I didn't even see that yet until just now. You guys probably can barely see it. It's over that away, right there. So, that's so cool. I didn't even see that till just now. So we have 2 villages in the region, so if we don't get some good trades, I can always do a different one. I like how... You know, I know some people are like, oh, look, they made villages too frequent. Now the game is not a liminal horror game. First of all, Minecraft is not a liminal horror game. It's an actual saleable product. Second of all, there's nothing in the world if you don't do that. You can turn them off, I'm pretty sure, with like, what, generated structures and advanced world settings when you make a world, or you could just play older versions. But it's like, dude, Minecraft is not a liminal horror game, okay? Just make your peace with that. There's no Herobrine. There's no creepypastas that are real, okay? There's absolutely none of that bullshit. None of it's real. There's no Sasquatch in San Andreas either, I hate to tell you. There's no fucking Mothman. There's no Ratman in GTA 4. There's no... what's another popular one that I absolutely hate? I don't want to go there because I don't want to bring those people out, okay? I really don't. The only one that's actually been confirmed is there is sharks in San Andreas, but they don't attack you at all. They're leftover code from Vice City. I don't remember who it was. It was very recent, actually, that it was data mined because they found the texture, but they hadn't been, like, noticed before, you know what I mean? Like, in the wild. I like how I'm like, oh, the sharks in San Andreas in the wild. They're not real sharks, but, you know, it's still the thought that counts. So, yeah, those are real, 100% real. They don't kill you, though. Also, like, the people like, oh, CJ just died after I went to go to the potty, and then all of a sudden I came back and my CJ was dead. He was gone. He was killed. I think it was Herobrine. Yeah. You know someone's actually probably made that bullshit up. Or the fact that there's a hunger system in the game. Or I was in the, one of my safe houses and I saw CJ's mom's ghost and I heard some scary breathing in one of the areas in the house when I walked by and I couldn't explain it. You know? Did you know that that blue windowed house is clearly proof that there's a Epsilon cult in the farm? It's clearly subliminal, and it's very obvious to anybody paying attention that it's actually the Epsilon cult headquarters. I noticed it. You know, everyone else is just a sheep. They didn't notice it at all. You know, there's people like that. Truth be told, that is not a Easter egg. That's just bad texturing because the game was made in like 2002. Bullshit. Arrows can't do that in real life. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. But no, that's been proven bullshit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a house in San Andreas that has a blue window on it because the developers just slapped a texture onto it. Can you fucking... Let's not, okay? Baby zombie man? Puppy monkey baby, okay? Can you turn into a drown? Well, actually, no, that'd be even worse. If they turn into a drown, that's just an ass clench every time. I mean, you know, I think they added drown specifically for people like me. And you want to know why they added drown specifically for people like me? Because I like fishing in this game, and I just can't have nice things. So people put those fuckers in just to make people like me not able to enjoy fishing. I'm not even exaggerating. That is exactly why they're in the game. I can't think of any other reason, truthfully. Are they like adding sharks as well in like another future patch? I mean, hell, I don't know when this video is going to go up. Maybe they get added before then. But no, I thought there was a shark teaser the other day or something like that, and I was like, oh wow, I don't want to go in the water anymore. You know, that's a good question if you're curious. Those of you who know, I'm actually shit scared of the ocean in real life. I'm not scared of deep water, it's just the ocean. Or fish. I'm not fucking weirded out by fish. I've been fishing my whole life. They don't bother me. Fish are cool. Fish are great. They're your friends, and they're tasty. But no, there was like an update screenshot that had like a shark on it or something like that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't really want to deal with that. You know what would be fucking scary is if they added like a ichthylides or whatever they're called, the fucking bony fish that had like, they're in Ark and they can fucking break your boats. Those fucking things are nasty. I don't like that. You know, I'm dead serious. I love Ark, but I can't stand the amount of shit you gotta do underwater because I actually get really fucking uneasy. Like, even in that game, it's not real, but it's because that... I don't know what the fuck that was all about, but it stopped my recording. That was weird. Hopefully that doesn't corrupt it. Oh god, now I said that, now the whole episode's gonna be corrupted, and all this woodcutting is gonna be for nothing! Hey, you know, I have 99 woodcutting, by the way, in Minecraft. Or fucking RuneScape, sorry. That's what I got last time when I was doing my Silent Hill 2 analysis. I was woodcutting primarily. I don't remember how much I made from, like... I did most of it from forestry at the end. I got 97 to 99 through mainly forestry. And then the rest I just did with redwoods like a normal human being. And before that it was just mainly yew trees and maples. And you're probably like, huh? Why didn't you just use magic? Because magic trees are terrible and they take like 800 years and they're not good money. If you want to get magic logs, you know what you do? You go in the woodcutting guild, you get like 90 woodcutting or higher, preferably 99. You boost your woodcutting if you want even more crazy, but you don't have to do this. And you kill the Ents in there with a dragon hatchet and 90 plus woodcutting, and you've got yourself 100 plus magic logs in less than 30 minutes. I think I got like 300 or something when I watched an episode of Voyager the other night. So... yeah, man, fucking, what are you chopping the trees for? And chop down the Ents, they're much better. But that's definitely a hell of a way to get, like, logs in that game. There's a lot of weird things in RuneScape that people don't do because they're just, I don't know, they're like, oh, it doesn't make a lot of money, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I don't know the last time I did, like I was saying, oh, shit. Now I'm starting to get full of doo-doo. Okay, so... shit, I think I've capped my trees. Oh, now it's raining, god damn it. Now it's all broken, it's all busted. I don't need these seeds. We'll just keep chopping away until this night's over, and then we'll call it a video. So, but no, I always think, man, there's like so many little methods in RuneScape people don't use that they just don't like, because they're like, it's not the meta. I didn't see it on the fucking wiki, it's not real. I mean, that's true, there's people like that like just only look at methods on the wiki. Like monkey nuts. I'm like, okay, that's not a good way of making money. You're just being stupid at that point. You want money in RuneScape, you don't do skilling either. Skilling is good money long term. It's not good money short term. If you want to make good money short term, you do bossing or Slayer, preferably Slayer, and then into bossing, in that order. If you can go into bossing from like... no, it's gonna be the shit, I fucking hate this. Ugh. There, I'm gonna do that so I don't have to fucking... yuck, I hate that so much. So... but nah, if you want to get money, you take it seriously like an adult, and you actually do Slayer. If you're gonna make skilling money, you do farming and herblore, and then you sell off your stock you don't need. Because trust me, if you get long enough into herblore, high 90s and shit, you're gonna have so... like, the fucking potions are gonna stack up so fast in your inventory. And if you sell your potions like a dum-dum, and you don't actually, like, you know, use them? I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna get so much money doing farming. If you sell your herbs, you're doing something wrong. Sell the potions, make almost twice as much profit. Believe me, the time investment's worth it. Like, if you're like, I don't want to fucking do the... it takes too long, then you're broke for a reason, man. It's like those people in real life. They're like, I spent all my money on heroin, and I wonder why I'm broke. Well, maybe if you didn't spend all your money on heroin, this wouldn't be a problem. Right? Okay. So I think... I still have no idea what cut the video. That was weird. I'll use the last of this durability on this axe till it's about to break, and then we'll be done cutting the trees and getting the lumber. So yeah, I'd say this is a pretty successful log run. I mean, we've got however many fucking logs out of this whole jam. I don't need that one iron ingot. I'm not gonna lose sleep over losing an iron ingot that I really don't care about. If it breaks, I'm not going to be bothered, by the way, but you don't want to really... okay, this is the efficiency sweaty neckbeard in me, okay? You do not want to waste, like enchanted weapons or even just plain unenchanted weapons. You're supposed to be friendly. Fuck you. You're an asshole, spider. You're dead to me. I don't like you anymore. We're not friends. Fucking cunt spider. Take it all back. But, yeah, you want to store these somewhere because you can always use them to get extra, like, durability, and you also don't waste 3 diamonds. So, I mean, I think I'm one of those people that doesn't want to waste their shit. I'm just going to say it. I mean, this early in the game, I'm just using up all my tools as much as I can. Like that shovel I used to level this out for the house. I used my iron picks to get the cobblestone and the fucking coal for all this, you know. This was a good haul, like, so far, and I'm still absolutely just triggered that it took me, like, however long to get all that fucking... I should have gotten, like, a silk touch sooner, but you know what? It's fine. That just means our next time we get a silk touch option, I'm going to be just not caring anymore. But the reason I want that is because you can essentially, like, fold and compress your inventory. So if you have, like, 64 blocks of coal, like, ore, that is way less inventory space than, like, I don't know, however many coal it is, like 2 to 3 plus, like, you know, all the other stuff. So that looks pretty good. Let's see how much wood we walk away with. So that was a really successful like harvest. I mean, no trouble. There was a little bit of trouble, but nothing too wild and crazy. So I think, oh, I need another. I was like, I'm gonna go fuck it over there to make it. No, we're doing it here. Okay, so we want... Get this out of here. I'll break these. And we'll make a bunch of chests. We're gonna need a lot of storage. That's all I can tell you. So this is gonna be our wood storage box for now. I don't know what this is gonna be. This is just... It's gonna be a mess for a little bit longer. So we got quite a bit of goodies from that whole haul. So, oh no! Now it's ruined. It's all ruined. I don't like it. So, yeah, we got our first saplings. We got our... That's a pretty good stuff. Like, everything about this is pretty good. So, yeah, it's gonna call it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, yeah!